Antique Dream 3 deep then in a muddlingly run race. Settlers Creek trailed by Express Service. 3 deep then is coming back, being worked into the race. On the fence to Dendy. Dropping back the Blue Nipper, then Universal Law, who's having to take off now. They're sprinting coming to the bend. Then step right up Little Shadow, Forget Galaxy Sun. In the home straight though, Settlers Creek over on the outside of Our Finest Moment. Went to Wobbegong, a length and a half. Antique Dream coming back, not doing enough at the moment. Settlers Creek had hit the front. Antique Dream, Dendy's trying to work her way through. Settlers Creek, Wobbegong keeps coming back. Settlers Creek, Our Finest Moment. Antique Dream went to the line. Antique Dream lunged. Antique Dream dived at Settlers Creek, got it right on the line. It's Antique Dream, a short half head from Settlers Creek, Our Finest Moment. Very tight minor placings with Wobbegong fighting back. Step right up and then came at the head of the others Express Service and coming back. Little Shadow, Universal Law, and then Dendy, who pulled up quickly in the run on. And they were followed by the Blue Nipper, and last pretty much all of the way was Galaxy Sun.
Well, it's those famous WA colours, the cerise and white, but it's not the more fancied one, and it's not Pike. It's Glenn Smith for Durant and Miller here. Number 6, Antique Dream at big odds, is going to get the money here in front of Settlers Creek and Our Finest Moment. That's the way they should finish. Over on the inside is Wobbegong, then coming back, Dendy, Universal Law, Step Right In, Little Shadow, and then Express Service. So that's how they finished in race number 6. Too good for them, Antique Dream.
Yeah, really nice performance, as you said. The cerise and white getting the job done. Not the one we expected, but this mare by reduced choice, she has got a bit of class. The mare is very good as well. Had been beaten by coming back 2 starts ago by 3.5 lengths. Got a kilo swing, but a great result there for Glenn Smith and the team.
There was not enough pace for those back markers at any stage there. Here's Lucy with Glenn Smith.
Smithy, you don't have to share your interview this time. It's a whole win.
Yeah, that's better than last week, but yeah, no, she went really well. She had a great run throughout from a good draw and finished off beautiful. She was really strong on the line.
What did you think after her last start? Did you think she would produce that today?
Yeah, Willie said that he probably let one cross him last week and sort of got him in the road, and he said he felt like she had something to give there, but how much he didn't quite know. But she gave plenty today and, yeah, got the money.
She definitely did. Well done, Smithy.
Cheers.
OK, Antique Dream, number 6, the winner, defeating Settlers Creek, who hit the front and just couldn't hold on. Our Finest Moment, number 5, back in 3rd spot in a terrific finish to race number 6, the James Bogues Premium Handicap. Owned by Bob and Sandra Peters, trained by Jeff Durant and Jason Miller, and Glenn Smith, the winning jockey, just peeling around the heels of Settlers Creek to go out after it. Mark, coming back, started to wind up very late, just needed a bit more pace in the race to suit it.
Yeah, I think so, Greg. You're spot on there with your assessment. Came home very late despite being 3 wide with a bit of cover. The one it was following, Settlers Creek, was enormous, but Antique Dream, she probably needed the run at 1400 metres and potentially needs a little bit further. Enormous performance. OK, let's go down to the enclosure now. Bob Peters, who's hoping to capture the big one a little bit later today, is now with Adam McGrath.
Bob, a really nice performance there by Antique Dream. I think the punters, when we looked at this race, we had the other cerise and white runner, the one to beat, but she was very game.
Yes, the other one seemed to be in everyone's favour, but she's been a bit unlucky with a few of her runs, and I thought this was probably a little bit short for her. So I asked Glenn when he went out, I said she's ready to go a lot further. She's got plenty of go in her, so let's get up there and push her along and see what happens, and that worked well.
And there wasn't a lot of speed in the race, so it meant when it came down to that sit and sprint, she was able to go through those gears nicely. Yes,
it was good to see, and it augurs well for the future, because I think she'll be able to stretch out to a lot further than this.
With stretching out in distance now and with the confidence she got from that win, do you look at the Starstruck over the 1600 and the Latrice over the 1800 now?
Well, we could have a look at that. She could join in, but my thoughts were that she'd go to 18 and 21 next, but we'll have a look.
Only a year on now since that famous battle with Delicacy and also Perfect Reflection, and it was Perfect Reflection that got the job done. How are you feeling today leading into the Peters Investment Kingston Town Classic, Bob?
Oh, always hopeful.
Nervous?
Always getting a bit nervous at Group 1s.
Best of luck. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Well, this year he can present the trophy to himself if he wins it. Sponsored by Bob, Peters Investments, Kingston Town Classic 1800. Got the reigning champ, Perfect Reflection. He's got disposition. He's got Neverland and Heart Starter, 4 runners in this year's big one. Adam's about to catch up with Glenn Smith, who's just going over the scales now. We'll have another chat to him.
Smithy, the instructions from Bob were to try and just get a little bit closer, that you knew she was going to get extra distance so you could put a bit of pressure on her, and it seemed to work a treat.
It did, yeah. The good draw obviously helped put her in a nice spot and then let a couple go past and get some cover. And it was sort of a little bit muddling speed, and I didn't think much was going to sort of get over the top of us. And she just had to wait to peel to the outside of Jagsy, and yeah, she toughed it out really good.
The other 2 horses that you would have known really well in the race, you'd ridden coming back this prep, you'd ridden Universal Law as well, and I'm sure you would have been worried about them, but she just continued to fight.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about them, but obviously the way the race panned out, with the speed being a little bit slacking, it wasn't going to really suit them to be getting home. So yeah, it was in a nice spot, and she toughed it out beautiful, and I reckon she'll go a little bit further.
How are the conditions out there, mate? Because they have changed, just for us even out here in the last sort of 25 minutes. The breeze has picked up, a bit of a drizzle as well. What's it like out there?
No, yeah, there's a bit of breeze, sort of. It's a bit swirling though, so I don't think there's advantage by too much. Probably going to have a look at the next couple of races and see how it pans out.
Congratulations, mate. Back to you, Greg.